Well, I got something in the mail today, which I will now open. No, it's not a pen. That's why I called it this and that. This should be some of this and some of that, which in this case are diploma-like things. I think. There's lots of cardboard. That was not part of my vat that I was expecting. Well, I do use a lot of tape. I'll give them that. Okay. These should be little diploma-like documentations that I might turn into little faces that I do. Henry Allen, School District Number 2 of Kane Township, Benton County, Iowa, who is neither tardy nor absent from the school for a period of 3 months. That's what he got. So this may turn into a little face, I don't know. What do we have here? Keystone High School. Look at how lovely this is. Little embossed Arthur Emmel, 1933 commencement exercises. Oh, and that came in this envelope. This is rather cool, isn't it? Textured, and I bought them. I paid money for these, believe it or not. Oh, this one is missing his little thing. Okay, what's in here? Garnett Emmel. I wonder how much it would cost to have these things printed these days. Embossed in metallic ink, 1932. A font that, typeface that never should have existed, probably. Nationally known guaranteed prints, La Crosse, Wisconsin. I wonder which one Garnett is. Is that a Garnett or is that Garnett? St. Joe, whatever, has been, who all who know have been confirmed at, so we don't have anyone's name here. Postcard. Someone tore the stamp off. Look at this. 1933. Embossed and engraved and all sorts of stuff. Look at this. That's pretty swank. I love this engraving up there. C. Wayne Peters. I don't remember how much they cost. I bought them on eBay. Okay, what do we have here? Harriet Peters, what's inside? Oh dear. These are her grades. So this was written in a fountain pen, and this one was with a ballpoint. You can tell by their nastiness of that ink. And that's in pencil. That's even almost worse. Okay. I'm not going to read. It's private correspondence. Okay, I'm waiting for the good stuff. So far, this is correspondence I'm not really interested in. I know that could say all sorts of exciting things, which I don't necessarily want to know. Okay, what do we have here? A volume of good wishes on your graduation. Good luck, good cheer, good friends, blah, blah, blah. This seems way overproduced. I guess it was meant, you were meant to write a lot. Okay, back to here. Senior class 1934. Belle Plaine. Class roll. Graduation. Nelda. Look, I thought this was neat. 1932 with the airplane. This looks like it's letterpressed, but it's engraved. Engraved, for God's sake. Diploma. Harriet Peters. Honors wait at industry's gate. Harriet Lorraine Peters. So here's interesting. So Harriet Lorraine Peters is spelled with one T and two R's. And here Harriet is spelled with one R and two T's. Do you think these are the same people? Well, it belongs to me. They belong to me. I bought them. I imagine that they were sold or thrown away by and bought by someone. I imagine Harriet Peters' family thought, what the fuck do I want to keep any of this shit for? There's Harriet. That's how you spell her name. With two R's and one T, I bet. I bet they got this right. So they got this wrong. On her actual diploma, they spelled her name wrong. And here they spelled it with an E. Like, how many different ways can you spell her name? Harriette. Harriet. Harriet. Harriett. And Harriet. Harriet. Let's see how they spell it here. R's, two R's, IET. What about here? Harriet. Look, it's right here on the cover, for God's sake. Harriet. Diploma. Harriet. They did a hell of a lot of shit here in this high school system. This is Henny Peters? Henry? What do you think that is? Henry or Henny? Henny. No, it's not Peters. It's something else. Iowa, state of Iowa. Hey, Russell. I love this one with the airplane. But this was interesting, Russell. They spelled Harriet 3 different ways on this thing. Harriett, Harriet, and there was another one with an E on the end of it. Harriete, Harriet. Harriet, it's a different one. Look how nicely this is done. This is pretty darn swish. This is about as swishy as you can get. Embossed, engraved, assembled with a ribbon. This is a piece of purple leather. Has it been 90 years? I guess it has. They were in some drawer somewhere, and now they're in my hands, and I was going to chop them up and use them to make my little diploma masks, but I think I'm not going to do that with these. I think these deserve to be. This is my favorite one, though, I think. I love that embossed and engraved. (1933). It's hard to get more Art Deco than this when it comes to printing. But these I thought were also neat. They had, see, there's that leather again. Actual leather stitched. Lois and Donald. They must have been harried by Harriet. Leave it to you, mister. Have I proposed to you yet today? Henry. See, Henry Allers, he's was neither tardy nor absent for a period of 3 months. I saw that you emailed me. Thank you so much. Yes, I need to get my butt in gear. I was going to say my hairy ass in gear, but I thought that would be too descriptive and off-putting, perhaps. So I won't say my hairy ass in gear, but I do need to get it in gear. So, Russell, would you like to join me? Harriet. Russell? Okay. Oh, good, good. Well, keep working at it. I just stopped in briefly to open up that package, and the package also is part of a. When I bought that, the seller was telling me how they misjudged how much it was going to cost and wanted. I think they wanted me to pay more. But should I pay for their mistakes? I don't think I need to. Messages. I wasn't able to ship these via media mail as I thought was possible, so the postage was about double what I had requested. I have absorbed that cost. However, it made a difference in what I actually was paid for the items. Well, that is not my fault. That wasn't the, that was not that this is a different lot that I bought. That I'm dealing with this with. So what did I pay for this lot? I mean, the lot that they're, and this is all media. They're just, it's written things, they're diplomas. $8.90 plus $3.69 shipping. Well, and that it was a buy it now, it wasn't an auction. This, I want this much money and it's going to cost this much. And I said yes. So whose fault is that? Mine or theirs? What are your thoughts? This is a nice nib on this one. These Canadians got it right. Got it right that time. So what did I pay for the lot I just showed you? I don't think I paid very much. I hope I didn't. My eBay purchases. For that lot I just showed you, I paid $7.50 plus shipping. I paid $11.82 for those things that I just showed you, which I think was okay. God, this is a nice nib in here. Does anyone else have anything to say? Let me see if I can get Bill Hodge here. So what I'm trying to do, this is my little pen repair area where I am. And I need to make it so I can actually fix pens and get them to be sent out. And in order to do that, I have to have more space. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen. And there's things here that I do not need. So I'm going to try to remove some of this stuff so that I can, in fact, function. Back here, this can go away. This can go, these all can go away. What is this shit? Leads. These leads. Come on, Pierre. Fuck. Does anyone else want to talk to me? People? Talk, talk. Maybe I should just stop broadcasting. I think I'll stop. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, oh, oh. You can get on for a minute. Okay, come on, join me. You got a haircut, it looks like.
Yeah, I did.
I don't see you yet, but I see you in the little thing. There you are. You look very haircutted. What's the right word? Groomed.
Yes, that's probably the correct word. We'll say that.
We'll say that sounds a little more sophisticated than haircutted. Haircutted.
Well, it is in English, so yeah. But
Well,
how have you been doing?
I think it could be English. I think one
I mean,
could make a
it's
case.
English if we say it's English. We live in the postmodern era, and everything is completely irrelevant now.
Um, yes, if people can make a sentence that says "what up" without using a verb, but we all know what it means. I can use haircutted as a verb and all. So
Exactly.
So you're haircutted, and you're also. It seems like you groomed your beard.
Yeah, I had them trim my beard as well. I
No,
figured it was
you-
starting to get in the way, so I might as well. Also, I had to go to that wedding on Friday.
Oh, how did that go?
Oh, it went fine. It was pretty uneventful. Got to see some old friends again, which was nice.
Uh-huh.
See.
Well, it is nice to see old friends, and it's nice to be at a wedding at least. And you're writing your paper, your dissertationette, we'll call it.
Yeah, essentially, the writing sample.
Okay.
I'm probably, I don't know how thorough they want me to be with it, but I think that hopefully at least it arrives at undergraduate level.
I would think so. I mean, I would think it would. There are lots of footnotes. They're impressed by that.
Oh, there's loads of footnotes, probably an excessive amount.
But just make sure that amongst the ideas you quote and things you attribute, that you turn everything on its ear and come up with an entirely new theory.
See, I was planning on doing something like that. I don't know whether I'm turning everything on its ear or not,
Well, what
but
you
I
have to
was
do is
planning on.
you have to find some sort of catalog from the Sears and Roebuck company or whatever they had in Italy at that time, where suddenly butterflies were suddenly the rage, and butterflies were everywhere. They were on dresses and fabrics and leather goods and purses and shoes, and that's why Zeus is painting butterflies.
Because butterflies were all the rage.
They were all the rage. It's like when Caca Dauphin was the color everyone wanted to paint their houses. You know that color, Caca Dauphin.
It sounds like it would be the shit of the Dauphin.
It's the shit. It's royal baby shit brown.
Okay.
Royal baby shit green, which was when Marie Antoinette had one of her children. That was, I don't know whether he had particularly attractive color of baby shit or not, but suddenly that was the name that was given to this color, and everyone wanted dresses made of Caca Dauphin or wallpaper made of Caca Dauphin.
So everybody just wanted the same shit.
Everyone wanted the same shit. But so there could very well be, in some archive somewhere, you'll see what's new in Milan this week. Is it an Italian painter?
It is, but he was based out of Ferrara.
Which is in Italy, right?
Yeah, that's in Italy.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I know, but
so
I'm just trying to cite this one article. I downloaded the paper, but it doesn't have any of the information of where it was published on it, so I have to go and look it up. Here it is. Luciano dos Sotossi e le farfalle. Yeah. So what have you been up to?
Hanging a show in the gallery, and it is all the pictures are now up, and that's what I did today of note. I also spent 3 hours in the dentist chair yesterday, maybe 2 hours, getting my teeth cleaned. Half my teeth cleaned. The other half is tomorrow. And then when that's done, they get to start thinking about doing the actual work, which are these crowns. So, multi-dollari.
Ah, sì, tanti dollari.
My mouth will be more expensive than my most expensive automobile was ever.
That's something.
I didn't have a Duesenberg or anything, but I did have a secondhand car that cost me $5,000.
I once had a Duesenberger, and I ended up in the hospital for about 3 weeks.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, they had to remove the Duesenberger from my What's It Whiz.
I hate when it gets caught in the what's it whiz, because then you're really stuck for
Yeah, then you really feel it in your who's it.
well, that who's it. I hate when that happens.
I know.
So are you being particularly silly because you have low blood sugar or something?
I mean, it could very well be.
You're
I mean,
being
I'm
very
always delirious in the first place.
well. The who's it thing seemed a little bit how do I say that? A little for you, a little sophomoric, shall we say?
You're insulting my sense of humor now.
No.
Well, maybe I should just end this whole thing right now, this whole stream.
No, don't
Turns
you dare.
out my sophomoric sense of humor isn't good enough for the great Pierre
Gustafson. Your sophomoric sense of humor is way more sophisticated than most people's. Your punning is usually, right there,
more elaborate.
Top-notch puns, and your non-pun humor is generally very, it involves a number of, often more than one language, and you sort of have to know 2 or 3 languages to get your jokes.
A voltisi.
But the who's it and the whatcha dingy or whatever it was.
That's all American humor.
That's see, I told you, sophomoric.
Yes, exactly. So I can't blame you now.
No, you can't. You proved it. You proved your point. You proved my point. But anyway, well, your hairdo and your groomed face makes you look a little bit older, which is I have to get used to.
I'm growing up.
There was a how do I word this? An ageless, mischievous pixiness to you when you were disheveled a bit. So you looked both young and also you could be an immortal. You could have lived for all time.
But then I had my hair cut and I ruined it.
As a young mischievous pixie. But now that you've taken some of that that unruly fur away, you've entered the realm of we mere mortals. As a young mortal. I'm digging myself deeper, aren't I? I'm not getting any. I'm not making this work any better.
No, I'm just listening and wondering what the hell is going on. No, I'm getting close to finishing up this paper.
Okay, well, me let you do that, and I'm going to hang up myself and drink some water and try to clear the crap I just yanked out of here and put it somewhere else to pester me.
Okay.
Because I do have some people that want me to sell them pens, and here I'm
also just a note.
Yeah.
My hair would not be like this if I hadn't been like this the entire day so far.
Oh, okay. You're
I'm waiting at my computer.
You're practicing Rodin's thinker. You're posing.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah.
Or Rodin's face palmer.
No, he did the that was his hand is on his chin, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
not on his head. Okay. Well, somewhere there's a famous sculpture with someone's head in their hands.
There's loads of them.
So, okay, well, Russell, it's very good to see you with whatever hairdo you happen to be sporting. And good luck on your paper.
All right. Thank you. I can send it to you to read too, if ever you want to.
I would love to. You have to send, in addition to the paper, you have to send the links to the pictures.
Oh, I've got it illustrated already. All the pictures are
okay.
included.
Oh, good. That way I don't have to search.
It sucks to read a book with no pictures.
I find it difficult. So, especially when it's a book about art.
Oh yeah. I hate that.
But
anyway.
And also when you have to turn to plate 6 way in the back of the book, that drives me mental too. Just have it right here. Even if it's a little black and white image of it. If you want to see the full color image, you can, but just to remind us what you're talking about.
Right.
That wouldn't hurt. D'accordo. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Ci vediamo. Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Toodles.